Good morning, everyone. Justin Patton here. So thanks for bearing with me last week as I lost my voice almost fully back. So I just wanted to finish up the video series we've been talking about on abundance. And so if you missed the last two videos, I shared a line on the Course in Miracles that said this: give of your abundance and teach your brothers and sisters of theirs. Do not share in their illusions of scarcity, or you will perceive yourself as lacking. So we've been talking about abundance and how do we teach our fellow brothers and sisters about their abundance. And I talked about two ways. One was to believe and model your own abundance first. The second one was you got to learn to see it everywhere. And today I want to talk about one of the last lessons, which is ask the question, what do you want? Because in life, so many times we don't just ask people, we focus on the negative. Well, why don't you change your behavior? Why don't you do this? Instead of saying, what is it that you really want? How do you want to show up? And as that person talks about, well, I want to be perceived this way, or I want to believe in myself more, then after that question about what do you want or how do you want to show up, just slow down and say, well, then what behaviors would you need to let go of? Or what behaviors would you need to add on? By doing this, what we do is we prevent ourselves from creating the insight. We become more of a coach and get to ask great questions, and we allow the person on the other side to create their own insight, which we know creates more of a habit of change, and they're more likely to create the behavior change needed is when they're actually creating their own insights. So ask great questions. Ask them, what do you need to let go of to help you show up the way that you really want to show up? And you know what, I've always believed sometimes that sometimes we got to have people believe in us more than we believe in ourselves, because it's then that we get to see our own abundance. And so sometimes when somebody says, well, I want to show up this way, then I get to say, you know, but I want to share with you what I see in you. And what I see in you is I see your ability to connect with people. That's just a way that's easy and carefree, and it's a gift for you where a lot of other people may struggle. Or I might say to someone, it's your ability to do art, and you see things from a creative perspective that most people don't. I get to tell people and give them my perspective of what I see in them. And sometimes their vision's too small for themselves, that we get to raise their vision a little higher so that they can see themselves a little differently. So my challenge to you as you go out today is, can you learn to see people's abundance or their potential in them when they don't even see it in themselves? And as you're talking to them, can you ask the question, well, what do you want? Or can you say, well, I'd love to share with you what I see in you? Because that is how we share people's abundance with them. You know, and I'm going to say this, the last thing I would say, and it might even be a fourth technique of helping people see their abundance, is we got to learn to forgive ourselves. We have to learn to forgive ourselves for not even owning our own abundance for so long in our lives, for being critical of others, when the truth is we were really being critical of ourselves, for putting our worth in our body over our heart and the quality of what that means, and failing to have an attitude of gratitude in every experience that we experience, and not teaching people of their abundance in life, not because we didn't want to, but because we didn't know how to. And if we can forgive ourselves today for not owning that, for being the critical person, a lot of people we meet, not lifting other people around us up and helping them see their abundance, then we can start to shift into a new way of thinking and own a new mindset about how we're going to move forward and really teach people of their abundance. So, wrapping all this up, if you want to teach people of their abundance, first, you got to be able to believe and model your own abundance first. Second, you got to be able to see it everywhere and everything around you and really have that attitude of gratitude. Third, you got to really sit down, slow down in the conversation. I have to ask people, what do you want? How do you want to show up? And then have the conversation about, well, what behaviors do you need to let go of and what do you need to add? And finally, we have to learn to forgive ourselves. Forgive ourselves for not maybe teaching people of their abundance because we didn't know how to. But by doing these steps, we'll be able to do a better job at not only honoring our abundance and modeling it for other people, but helping people see theirs. So I hope that gives you something to think about. This line really resonated with me. I hope it resonated with you. I believe that every one of you are capable of unlimited and boundless abundance and limitless potential in your life. So I hope you'll go out and you'll live it today and every day. No one tells you today they believe in you. I hope you know that I believe in you. Thanks for bearing with me as I was trying to get my voice back. I'm glad to be back doing some videos. I love your messages. Thanks for the messages sent. If you think this message really resonated with you or someone that would really enjoy it, I want you to share it on your page or leave a comment in the section below and so I can respond to it. And always have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.